Hola.
How's it, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Micampus Personal Finance.
Yeah, 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 man.
So Kunje, today, what are we talking about?
Yeah, top 5 businesses that you can start in 2024.
Yeah, man.
Very excited about this one. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Five businesses that one can start in 2024.
Yeah. So I've seen very interesting trends, right?
Yeah.
The and I think what I really want to encourage a lot of South Africans is that AI, right? Like
Yeah.
what business can you start that is in the AI space?
Yeah.
AI is in its infancy, so can you sit there and say that I want to start an AI, something AI that allows for the cutting of grass or the good recording of content? That is the new big space, and I feel like Africans need to start family participating in that, and most of it, yeah, it's the watch what is happening in the US, because now we've got the internet. We don't have to wait for them to perfect it.
Yeah.
Yes, we didn't come up with AI, and also no one can really say they came up with AI, but what sort of thing are we doing that is going to enable us to be participating in the in and be producers in the AI space, as opposed to just consuming whatever that is coming from the
And
US.
also, it's very important for whatever business that you choose.
Yeah,
Oscar, no, I'm going to do this. Like, do research, and try and find out,
correct.
is there something that's going to work for me? And
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, know your competitors. You know how to say what it's like.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is what
yeah.
they currently providing out there for their clients, and then how are you going to be unique?
Correct, correct.
Those client value propositions
They
you
are
must
they are
always
they
consider,
are quite important. Yeah, yeah.
and they define you as a business.
Yeah, yeah. And then the second industry that is taking off, it's obviously the green space. So people often ask, well, what is the fifth industrial revolution? That is the focus on
Yeah.
sustainability, climate change. I
Mm.
think incorporate, they call it ESG,
Mm.
environmental, social, and governance.
Yeah.
Now with that is starting to be the core. The how is your business contributing to lessening climate change? And
Yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
there's a big debate of ESCOM,
Mm.
banning of coal and going for green. And
Yeah.
if you are able to get into that space, I feel
Mm.
like for me, that is a space that is booming very much. There are interesting startups in the past that have come through. There are interesting things that needs to be happening. Obviously, now in South Africa, there's not much load shedding, but when that time comes,
Mm.
how is your business positioned to be able to serve and solve that need? When that time comes, wherein like climate change will be a big thing.
Yeah.
What sort of green solution, what kind of
What do we
sustainable
have? Yeah.
solution does your business be able to have an ability to be playing in that space
Mm.
in a very strong way? I feel for me would serve a lot of us very well.
And also, I think when you have to choose all these businesses, like especially let's say, I look at where our country is,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
and check into it, you know very well gore it's gonna contribute to the economy of our country, understand? And also try and understand your clientele, understand?
Yeah, yeah.
You can't say now all of a sudden and you want to pursue a business that you know very well or is not going to strive,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand?
Which is what gets us to the third one. I
Mm.
think the third one is any sort of on-demand service, right?
Yeah.
So your grocery delivery services, your food
Yeah,
delivery
exactly.
services, your clothes delivery services.
Mm.
Sorry, businesses in that area are
Yeah.
proving to be doing very well,
Yeah.
because I mean, last night I wanted Nando's, and I was just like, drive to Nando's or not? And I
Yeah.
was like, if I drive there, it will cost me petrol and time, as well as
Mm.
$60. But if I don't, it will cost me 75 rand. I'm not going.
Yeah,
let,
man,
let me just
and
request.
I
Yeah,
was in Limpopo like some time back. I
yeah,
was so shocked. Although obviously you need to like there are people that have like body tractor.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So there are places where motokra sandali.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would deliver sand to people by Longor
Yeah,
or
yeah.
to companies that the manufacturer like the Dana
The
and so
bricks
on.
and stuff. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know? And I got to realize that they actually not even buying that sand.
yeah.
You
Yes,
understand?
yes, yes, yes.
So Nahana, like you probably have a tractor and say go jardin, you
Uh-huh,
probably
uh-huh.
know what to do because we were somehow programmed to think or a tractor can tackle my friend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you can literally just buy yourself a trailer. Petrol or diesel, it's not that expensive on a tractor.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
understand? Or there are even people buy long or deliver mates. you
Yes,
know
yes, yes,
by
yes.
long or like there are people by long like especially in rural areas there are people by long or they have a shortage of mates abana di borehole
Yeah,
abana
yeah,
like a
yeah.
water supply. Then there will be guys by long or they have a borehole go, they have a tank it's either get tractor or get venya how.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Then they charge you like 300 400 per to fill up your tank.
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know so these are businesses selling water. Sometimes we look down on them, but they are lucrative businesses. But at the end of the day, it still has to do with how you manage your finances.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think at the end of the day, what you don't want, for
Mm.
example, if you're a salary earner at the moment,
Yeah.
you don't want to find yourself in a situation where you are
Mm.
constantly having to take from this side and
Yeah,
feed this
yeah,
side,
yeah, yeah.
take from this, because then now it's almost as if your business, that the business is
Mm.
another, baby of yours. So what you need to do is have the business in such a way that it is now at a sustainable level. You've thought of it very well.
Yeah.
You've done your research. You've done your planning, and yeah, you are able to get to that state.
And like just not so long ago as well.
Mm-hmm.
I met this lady, she goes to like your Dragon City.
Yeah, yeah,
She buys all these larke, the Brazilian hair, your
yeah, yeah,
Peruvian
yeah, yeah,
hair.
yeah,
There's actually a store called Dragon City. It's called Amy Hair or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They actually sell those hair like very very cheap. I
Yeah,
mean, she would buy her like Kawoma 600, and when she gets home, she sells them for my 1.2, 1.5.
yeah, yeah.
So,
You
so,
see.
so it's still lucrative business. You probably go Makaya and you're thinking to yourself, or waiting, I don't have anything to do, like, and I cannot income, I cannot
Like not
make, and so
anything.
on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever money that you get, you can start that small. It can be you got 2,000 in
Yeah,
yana,
yeah. And I think that the big thing with those ones then becomes your ability to constantly be advertising on social
on
media
social
makes
media.
you that person. Your ability to
Mm.
position it in of course, all businesses, everyone is
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
do them, but when you find that one thing that makes you distinctive, and you are able to ride on it, and you are
Mm.
able to ultimately be earning that much, yeah, you end up seeing a lot of very good audiences
To
come to
place.
you, and you have a good business.
And also another business that I came across as
Mm-hmm.
well, that I feel like there's so much money in that. And Kintong, whereas the majority of us South Africans, we look down on it. It's a barber shop.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
barber
yeah.
shops are one of those businesses that are making so much money. It's not even a joke. First of all, the expenses are very low.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obviously you invest on michine ya ukata meriri,
Uh-huh.
motlakase, and what else, like, you understand.
Yeah, yeah,
So imagine if now today you have like 10 heads, and like, I mean, haircuts are very expensive now. It's not like kgale mo e leng gore o kgona go kata ka 10 rand.
yeah, yeah,
We are literally paying over 150 rand, 100 rand for like a normal haircut. Maybe Gomaka 50 rand, it's probably the minimum. But at the end of the day, if you are able to walk away with like 500 rand on a daily basis without any expenses,
you're gone, bro.
Yeah.
So I think it's South Africans have had, because of, I'm not sure if it's an apartheid thing, or it's a free social grant, free what, because we've been positioned such that we are going to almost get anything from the government. Entrepreneurship hasn't been that big thing. I mean, there's a stat that recently came from Standard Bank that shows that in Ghana and Nigeria, there are a lot of dollar millionaires, people who have more than 20 million at the age below the age of 35. Whereas in South Africa, in order to be a dollar millionaire, people are likely getting to that stage because they have climbed the corporate ladder, or because they have retired and they are cashing out on their retirement. But I mean, also rough, hardly do they get to more than 20 million. So those are the things that we are saying. Consider them buffet too. And man, let's make sure that we are building businesses as South Africans.
And don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. You can go on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Just like us, subscribe, and let's continue building our society as people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think until we meet next time.
Cheers. Buffet too.